Hello students, so we are going to start the chapter squares and square roots. So square of a number means what? 6 square somebody tells you to find out. That means you have to multiply 6 to itself. 6 into 6, 36 will be the answer. Somebody tells you to find out the square of 11, then 11 into 11, that is equal to 121. So 121 will be the answer. Square of 11 is 121. That is how you have to tell. Square of 5 is 5 into 5, 25. So square of 5 is 25. So that means you have, when you multiply a number by itself, then you get the square of that number. So here is a table which gives you the square of first 20 numbers. Square of 1 is 1, 2 is 4, 3 into 3 is 9, 4 into 4 is 16, 5 into 5 is 25. So nice work. What you do is you make a table exactly like this for first 50 numbers. That is what is your homework. And normally, due course of time, what will happen? It will stay in your mind. When you go to higher classes, you'll need it always in a lot of calculations. So suppose somebody asks you what is the square of 49, you have to tell 2401 because you have memorized it. What is the square of 25? It is 625. 25 into 25 is 625, like that. What is the square of, say for example, somebody tells you 35, then 1225. 35 into 35 is 1225. So some tricks also I will be explaining you how to find out the squares faster. But the most important trick is that you can also memorize first 50, or it will automatically come into your memory through your practices and when you prepare for sums. Then let us examine the squares of numbers. Then we see that how do the numbers end. 1 is odd, so we are getting 1. 3 is odd, we are getting an odd number, 9. Square of an odd number. 5 into 5 is 25, we are getting 5 at the units place, that is odd. That means first property which you have learnt is squares of odd number is odd and squares of even number is even. Then secondly, we have got 0 to 9, we have got these values. So among them, squares of a number will end with 1 or with 4 or 5 or 6 or 9 and double zeros. Like a square of 200 will be 40000. Always the square of a number will contain at its unit place either 1 or 4 or 5 or 6 or pairs of zeros. That is the property. No? So if you find out the square of a number and you are getting a result 2 at the units place, that means there is something wrong, some calculation wrong you have done. Are you following? So the squares of the numbers will not end with, that is what we will write. Squares of number will not end with following numbers at units place at its units place. What are the numbers? 2, it will not be there. 3 will not be there. So we have got 4, we have got 5 and 6, 7 will not be there. 8 will not be there. So these 4 numbers will not be there. Then what will be there? 1 will be there, 4 will be there, 5 will be there, 6 will be there. So these numbers will be there, isn't it? So 2, 3, 7, 8, all right, will not be there. And odd number of zeros. So suppose you are finding the square of a large number and you are getting 2 at the units place, calculation is wrong. Or 3 at a units place, calculation is wrong. 7 at units place, calculation is wrong. Or odd number of zeros at the end, then it is wrong. So That is the first thing. Then that means squares of the number may end. of the number can end with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 and even number of zeros. So these are very, very important concept of what to say of squares. Did you understand? Now we have certain numbers, like we have got 1 and 4, we don't have 2 and 3 in between. Similarly, we have got 225 and 256. So 224, 225, 225, 226, 227, other numbers are in between. So these are numbers, and then in between there are certain more natural numbers. So these numbers are special because they are the product of same numbers. 25 is the product of 5 and 5, same number. 36 is the product of 6 and 6. All those numbers which are the product, which can be expressed that product as product of same number are called perfect squares. Why 144 is a perfect square? If somebody asks you, then you have to say 144 is a perfect square because it can be expressed as product of 12. 12 into 12 is 144. Expressed as product of 12 and itself. So 12 into 12 is 144. Similarly, 225. So 225 is a perfect square because it can be expressed as the product of 15. So 15 into 15 is 225. So here these numbers are perfect squares. So define perfect square. So homework 2 will be define perfect square and explain through examples. Define perfect square and explain through examples. So I have got my email over here, sanjay_j1968@yahoo.ca. You can always post your homework on this email. I will respond and do the needed corrections. So did you all understand this? So perfect square. So the same thing can be said, this property can be said in another words, that perfect squares will end with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 or pair of zeros. But here there is a very, very important thing which I want to tell you. Perfect square may end, but there may be certain numbers which may end with 4, but they are not perfect square. Like 14 is not a perfect square. There are certain numbers which will end with pair of zeros, but they are not perfect square. 200 is not a perfect square. So what can you tell totally with confidence? You can tell with confidence that all those numbers which end with 2, 3, 7 or 8 or odd numbers of zeros are not perfect square. Rest of the numbers may be or may not be perfect squares. So today you can tell at home that I am operating with very, very big numbers, and in seconds I can tell the answers. Say for example, if I ask 2, 5, 7, 3, 2, 5, 3, 0, is it a perfect square? You straight away say no. Why? What is the reason? Because it is ending with odd number of zeros. If you tell, okay, my phone number is a perfect square or not, 933 411 7458. This is my WhatsApp number and this is my phone number. Is it a perfect square? Directly can you tell? So it is ending with 8 at its units place. So it is not a perfect square. On my WhatsApp also you can give your answers. So this is what we have studied. And finding out the square is simple. You have to find out the product, multiply the number by itself. Later on I will show you the trig multiplication in the coming video. This is video 1 for square and square root. Do subscribe and let me know your difficulties. Thanks.